Now, many will remember that Hillary Clinton and the president-elect clashed early and often on the campaign trail. But now they are a committed team. VOA's Deborah Tate has more on the nomination of Senator Clinton as Secretary of State.
Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama often clashed over foreign policy during their long and bitter campaign fight for the Democratic Party's nomination for president.
On what I believe was the single most important foreign policy decision of this generation, whether or not to go to war in Iraq, I believe I showed the judgment of a commander-in-chief, and I think that Senator Clinton was wrong in her judgments on that.
But there has been this difference between us over when and whether the president should offer a meeting without preconditions with those with whom we do not have diplomatic relations.
But those comments were made in the heat of a primary campaign. The two former adversaries put aside their differences in June when it became clear that Clinton would not win the nomination.
I know he'll work for you, he'll fight for you, and he'll stand up for you every single day in the White House.
But today I could not be happier that we're sharing this stage as allies to bring about the fundamental changes that this country so desperately needs.
Now Mr. Obama wants to make Clinton the face of his foreign policy. Clinton has become known for her diligence and attention to details as a result of her 8 years as New York Senator and earlier as First Lady during her husband Bill Clinton's 2 terms as president. She traveled widely as First Lady and came to know many world leaders from her years as a member of the Senate Armed Services Committee. She often highlighted her interest and experience in foreign policy during the presidential campaign.
You know, for more than 15 years, I've been honored to represent our country in more than 80 countries, to negotiate on matters such as opening borders for refugees during the war in Kosovo, to stand up for women's rights as human rights around the world.
Clinton has been a respected member of the Senate, often reaching across the political aisle to forge compromises. She is expected to face easy Senate confirmation. Deborah Tate, VOA News, Washington.